Some weak economic data from China released overnight. Let's get to Eunice Yoon in Beijing with the numbers and the fallout from President Trump's tariff delays. You're right in the center of everything, I feel like, again, Eunice.
Thanks, Joe. Sometimes I do feel like I'm in the center of all this. There's just too much news for the past 24 hours. But China looks as though China's economy is headed for an even deeper slowdown. All of the data that was released today missed. The factory output figure came in at its lowest level in 17 years. Retail sales were hit because of the weak auto purchases. FAI fell. And a lot of this was, as the Statistics Bureau said, because the economy faces increasing downward pressure, but the officials said that the impact of the trade war should be controllable. Now, President Trump, as you guys were talking about, did provide some relief because of this decision to exempt or delay tariffs. However, what was interesting is that there was no official response from Beijing. The state news agency Xinhua did report on the phone call between the top negotiators, but it only said that China lodged its opposition to the additional tariffs that were going to be kicking in on September 1st. So that suggests that the Chinese think that the U.S. need to do more and that this latest move isn't particularly meaningful. Now, I was also speaking to some suppliers to the United States and asked them what they thought the impact was going to be. And they said that they didn't think it was going to have a major effect, only because they've already been rushing orders ahead of the September 1st deadline to get stuff to the United States in time for Christmas. But they did say that it at least provided some time for them to adjust their pricing for 2020. So in that way, it was a relief.
Well, and another company, Eunice, Hasbro, which had lobbied the administration to make this change, said that the additional 3 months would give it more time to change where it sourced some of the materials and some of the products that would be affected by these tariffs. And I'm wondering if there's any concern on the ground in China about how many companies are trying to find manufacturing sourcing elsewhere.
Yeah, there is concern if you talk to, say, workers or if you talk to people in the government. There is some worry that that as this trade war continues, that manufacturers, suppliers are going to start looking and sending teams to Vietnam or to Mexico to try to move production. But there's still a lot of reasons why a lot of these companies from the U.S. source in China. It's not just because of price. A lot of that is because there's so many skilled people here. So there is concern, but it doesn't, from their perspective, it doesn't look like it's going to happen very, very quickly.
All right, Eunice Yoon in Beijing. Eunice, thank you. We'll see you again soon.